I know the impact that I carry. I know I may be the first, but I am not the last. I never thought that this would make it to federal court when I started. And I definitely did not think that I would be walking this journey alone. But here I am. The cards I was dealt. Still standing, still speaking, still delivering truth louder than ever. But I do have to keep it a book with y'all because that's what I do. And I need you guys to know how insightful and aware I am. The system isn't going to change overnight. This is never what this has been about. Nothing changes overnight. I didn't even change overnight. Took years. As powerful as this is becoming, it will still take time. And these motherfuckers know that. That's exactly why I don't understand why they're gripping tighter instead of offering the lawful remedy that I am owed. It's just not smart to me. We're here now. And they should have learned something by now. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, well, I do know, but like, they should have learned something by now. Clearly, I was not somebody who was just going to give up. The fact that it took for them to raid my home to get me to appear in front of a judge, or it took for them to raid my home to actually get my daughter, I was never going to consent. And they figured that much. They figured that much out. But I feel as if they figured that them doing that would, like, I don't know, back me in the corner or something and just make me stop everything that I'm doing. But it doesn't make sense to me, because if I'm already fighting, let me just break this down. If I am already fighting hard as fuck before y'all have her, and I have made it very fucking clear that I wasn't handing her over, as that I made it very clear that I was not looking for this to get to a point where they could even get my child. What the fuck made it? I'm not sure what made them feel like I would stop after they took my child. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Nothing about this. The timeline of events is that these people are very ignorant. Like, they're so ignorant because to not learn who you're dealing with amongst dealing with this person is just, it's very foolish, especially of any lawyers or judges or anybody with a title that supposedly knows law. It's supposed to be upholding law, DOJ, HHS, anybody. What? I don't know. The math is not mathing to me. Like, I'm trying to figure out what fucking numbers they were adding up. It ain't for me to figure out those. But what I'm saying is, they're just, it's done. Like, I've already taken this to court. I was gonna take this to court regardless. By the time they got my notice of claim, letting them know that this is the last thing they was getting from me before a federal suit was filed, it's like, damn, did y'all read the fucking document? And did y'all think I was playing? I know a couple of them didn't read the shit, because I got a couple of responses that was just dumb and just ignorant and just further harm. Proven. I did. It's fine. We're going to keep going. Like I said, it's not smart. They should have learned something by now. They should have learned a whole fucking bunch by now. I've captured this cycle. I've documented the fraud. I've warned them repeatedly about the retaliation, the pattern, and the harm. And still, they reach for new ways to punish, block, or silence, because that's all they have ever known. It's not going to work over here. But the truth doesn't need force. It needs witnesses. And while people are watching, not enough are standing. And I've already shared more than enough for someone to stand. So no, I'm not under any illusion that the world will change the moment that I receive remedy. I don't even feel as if they are under the illusion that the world is going to change when I get my remedy. Why? Because no one has supported me. Especially not to the point that it's enough people for it to break a fucking system overnight. It would have to be millions of people backing me up for some shit like that to happen. That didn't happen. That did not happen. And they know that. Because if I'm keeping it a buck with y'all, I was perfectly fine with making this a class action, which is like a significant amount of people coming up against the system. That would have been the most beautiful thing in the world to me. But I could not make that happen, and I'm not mad about that. It is what it is. I'm just sad that I didn't have any support for real. And I've shared more than enough for people to stand beside me publicly, speak with me publicly. And I never got that. And considering my YouTube videos is a part of my evidentiary record, and I've already shared with them like some of, like, majority of them, they have majority, they just don't have the ones that I've like created after I filed the emergency federal complaint, but they have the ones that I created before on paper listed. They don't have the physical videos yet because I still have that, but like they have enough to know. They have enough to know enough. Especially when I'm clearly fully aware of what the fuck I'm dealing with. Okay, so no, I'm not under any illusion that the world will change the moment that I receive remedy. No one is about to flip a switch and give us a brand new world. This shit is generations deep. A domino effect, centuries in the making. It's going to unfold, but piece by piece. And it's unfolding now. But let the record show, even while change takes time, that is not an excuse for delaying my daughter's return. This is not an excuse for withholding remedy. And this is not a free pass to continue doing what's already been proven on the record. It's already been proven wrong. Yes, I am one person. I am one woman. I am one mother. But I am the right one. And even with delay, even if they grasp and claw and pretend that they are not the criminals, they lost the moment that I was denied rightful remedy at the first level. Why did they lose at the first level? Because they denied remedy. And every step after that, in my attempts to seek remedy, they denied it. And what did I do? I captured it. I responded. I kept their responses. And I built a record of harm. And I documented publicly on video, building an even more solid record of harm. Like I said, what's done is done. We cannot go back now, and they cannot change anything. So what the fuck they're holding on to, I don't know. It honestly doesn't concern me. The only thing that concerns me right now is getting my daughter back, which I am charging by the day, $25,000. And receiving the remedy that I am lawfully owed, because crimes have been committed. I have proven those crimes. I have documented those crimes. And crimes have continued, even after everything that I've done, due to the failures of so many entities, individuals, corporations, and courts. The crime has persisted for quite a while now. And again, everybody will be held accountable. Nobody is above the law. These individuals are no different from you and I. We just don't have titles. But just because we don't have titles, it doesn't mean that they are above the law. That's the fucking point of law. Remedy.